Aliens, UFOs, extraterrestrial creatures, are they real or are these things just made up conspiracy theories? Whatever side of the fence you're on, there are a ton of conspiracy theories about aliens that will make you question whether or not they exist. Let me know in the comment section below, what are your thoughts, theories, or experiences you've had with aliens? Let me know down there. Well, how's it going, you guys? I'm your host for this one, Landon Do Not Sing, and welcome back to another most amazing top 10 video. So before we get started, I want to know what kind of videos you guys want to see next. Let me know in the comment section below because I want to start choosing a lot of your guys' suggestions. And also head over to my Instagram at Landon Productions and tell me what top 10 videos you guys would like to see on there. Alright, let's get right into this one. This is the top 10 scary alien conspiracy theories. I don't think any alien conspiracy theory would be complete without talking about Area 51. For those of you guys who have been living under a rock, I'm here to help you. Well, Area 51 is a US Air Force military installation that is located in Nevada. It is not accessible to the public and it is under 24-hour surveillance. Back in 1989, a man by the name of Robert Lazar testified that he worked on extraterrestrial technology inside of Area 51. He also told reporters that he saw autopsy pictures of aliens inside of the building and that the US government used Area 51 to examine recovered alien spacecrafts. Many people have reported that they've seen UFOs flying in or near Area 51. The US government has not provided the public with any information about what research is going on here, and that has left us with a lot of questions. But get this, the Pentagon officially confirmed that there was a $22 million government program that collected and analyzed aerospace threats, which could be a fancy way of saying that they studied UFOs. And now, flying into number 9, we're talking about Roswell. This is probably one of the most popular UFO incidents that has ever happened in the United States. Back in the summer of 1947, an unidentified flying object crashed near Roswell, New Mexico. People nearby reported that the flying object looked like a flying disc, and the US military released a statement saying that one of the objects was actually a weather balloon. But the public wasn't buying that, and a ton of conspiracy theories started to spread. People claimed that one or more alien spacecrafts has crash landed and that the aliens were taken by military to be studied at Area 51, and this whole thing is a massive cover-up. But things get even more interesting. Back in 1995, a clip of an alien autopsy was released. Unfortunately, this video was debunked, but certain people who had access to Roswell claimed that this video is a reconstruction, but it is based on genuine footage that was lost or damaged. Majestic 12 and Project Blue Book makes its way onto this list at number 8. Project Blue Book was an initiative by the United States Air Force, and it had two main objectives. One, well, to determine if UFOs are actually a threat, to the national security, and two, to analyze UFO sightings and data. Thousands of reports were collected and analyzed, but the government claimed that there is zero proof that alien life exists. But this didn't stop alien conspiracy theorists. A lot of them believe that Project Blue Book was just a huge cover-up and distraction. They believe that there is actually a top-secret international team called Majestic 12 that is composed of military leaders and government officials who are actually responsible for investigating aliens and UFOs. This would explain how the spacecraft crash in Roswell was covered up. I mean, what do you guys think? Could there be a top secret government agency that is currently dealing with extraterrestrial investigations? I'm definitely not going to rule that one out. Men in Black brings us to number 7. Before you get too excited, I'm not talking about Will Smith here. Some people are saying that anyone who tries to uncover government secrets about aliens and UFOs would get a visit from a group of highly intimidating officials in dark suits. These men will supposedly threaten your life if you decide to report an alien encounter or if you say you saw a UFO. But why would the government want to keep all of this quiet? And some conspiracy theories, they believe that aliens might be on Earth with us already, right now. And if ordinary citizens realize just how close we are to aliens, there would be a massive panic and chaos would be everywhere. Why haven't we met aliens yet? Well, this question brings us to number 6. I'm gonna say that this question applies to the majority of us. Of course, there are a bunch of people who claim to have been abducted by aliens, so obviously this question doesn't apply to them. So let me ask you again, why haven't we met aliens yet? According to one theory, they believe that aliens have been around for much longer than us, which means that they have been evolving and adapting much longer than humans. So despite what Hollywood wants us to believe, aliens probably aren't these green, slimy creatures with big heads. They probably evolved into highly intelligent creatures and we don't even realize that we're living among them. Maybe we're just living in one giant ball and aliens are studying our every move. It's like the Truman Show. And we're all Truman. Secret alien base breaks onto this list at number 5. Have you ever wondered what's on the dark side of the moon? Well, there are a bunch of conspiracy theories about a secret alien base that is located there. In 1976, the Apollo 20 mission went to explore the dark side of the moon. And apparently they found an alien spacecraft embedded into the moon's surface. I mean, take a look at these pictures right here. What do you guys think this is? People are claiming that this is proof that either an alien spacecraft crashed here, or there is a gigantic alien base set up on the moon. I guess having a base there would make it highly convenient for aliens to make day trips to Earth. Up next, number 4, we have the infamous Dyatlov incident. Traveling back to January 1959, 9 college students were brutally murdered under extremely mysterious circumstances. And this is while they were hiking through the mountains. When investigators arrived at the scene, they saw that the tent had been cut open from the inside and most of their stuff had been left behind. The first 5 bodies were found and the cause of death was hypothermia. But the next 4 bodies were found 2 months later and their deaths were very mysterious. One of them had significant damage to his skull and the other one had major chest fractures that could only be caused by a super strong force. One of the bodies was missing her tongue, her eyes, and part of her lips. Some of her facial tissue and a fragment of her skull was gone as well. Experts can't determine what really happened while they were hiking, which makes people believe that aliens are responsible for these 9 deaths. Reptilians crawl onto this list at number 3. This conspiracy theory is probably one of my favorites. Apparently they are blood-drinking, flesh-eating, shape-shifting, extraterrestrial reptilian humans with only one objective. They want to enslave the human race, of course. These reptilians are our world leaders, corporate executives, and even celebrities. They are responsible for the Holocaust, the Oklahoma City bombing, and the 9/11 attacks. So who are these lizard people? We have Justin Bieber, Hillary Clinton, Queen Elizabeth II, Angelina Jolie, Melania Trump, Katy Perry, George W. Bush, Obama, and Mark Zuckerberg himself, who might actually be the leader of them. And who knows, maybe I'm a lizard person as well, and my videos have subliminal messages in them. I guess you'll never know, unless you go rewatch them all. A tragic expedition gone horribly wrong comes onto this list at number 2. So back in the early 1800s, people believed that there was a secret program that hid a race of giant aliens in the Canadian Arctic. I've never heard of this one. Well, these aliens are very knowledgeable and they had the ability to emit high levels of radiation, and they can also levitate heavy objects. An Arctic exploration voyage was set to take place in 1845, but things went horribly wrong. The team stumbled across these aliens and it is believed that they were being experimented on and the aliens ate them alive. I guess that would explain why their remains were never found, so could be plausible. And finally, number 1, we have esoteric Hitlerism. Well, these people believe that members of the Aryan race come from highly superior alien life forms. Apparently, these alien civilizations came to Earth to teach them about enlightenment and to breed with humans. So these conspiracy theories believe that the only people left with the purity of the alien gene in their blood are Aryans. They also believe that Hitler escaped at the end of World War II and fled to the Arctic, where he's still hiding in a secret underground bunker with these aliens. Far-fetched, possibly. Some say that he's patiently waiting in this bunker until he can come back up to the surface to regain his power. Well, I won't be holding my breath waiting for that day to come. Well, there you guys have it. I just want to say thank you guys so much for watching this Most Amazing Top 10 video, and I will see you guys all in the next Most Amazing Top 10 video.